Hey everybody, welcome. So this is just a little intro video on Zoom breakout rooms. These guys right here. If you're watching this, that probably means that you haven't used these before, or maybe it's been a while. So today we're going to be using something called a breakout room, and this is basically like being in a small group instead of a full class setting. And we're going to use these to do things like think, pair, share. We'll also use it to work in groups, right, for small group assignments, or to divide up so that one part of the class can work on one topic or one thing, and another part can work on another thing. So, how does this work? What's it all about? Not rocket science, but there's some basic things. So, I'm going to first show you just kind of what it looks like. Here we go. So, here's a bunch of people in a Zoom class. We've got a teacher and a number of students, and they're all together. And as you probably know, when you're in classes like this, generally what most of these people are doing is they're listening or watching or both. And it's a very passive experience, right? The teacher's doing stuff, showing stuff, and everybody else is listening, maybe typing in the chat, things like that. If we scoot on ahead to what it looks like in a breakout room, basically, the way this works to go the transition from here to there is you'll be assigned to go into a room, so you don't have to do anything. You just get assigned, and then you click accept, and you go there. And when you arrive, you'll see yourself and the other members of the room, and that's usually something like 3 to 5 other people that are in there with you. And it's a much smaller setting. So what's different? Well, here you can be a lot more active. You don't have to worry about 30 other people talking over you. You can just speak. Um, and so, yeah, so we'll be getting into those and putting those to use. Okay, so that's what it looks like. There are some things to consider when you're in these breakout rooms. Like I said, the group size. You want to, engage. You're going from being passive to active. So, first thing you can do, say hi. You know most of the people that are in your classes already, but if you don't, say hi, introduce yourself. And if you do know them, at least say hi. And you still want to be professional, use professional language, have good behaviors like not have other sounds in the background. That's the netiquette. And keep in mind that I'm going to be coming around, right? I can come in and out of all the groups, and so I will pop in and check in to see how you're doing. And then the last thing is you want to make sure that whatever you need before you go into the room, you have access to it. Because if there's anything they say in the chat of the main Zoom session, you won't be able to get access to that while you're in the breakout room. You can still do other stuff like go on websites, check the web page, things like that, but you can't go back to the main chat or anything else that's in the main Zoom meeting until we leave the breakout room. And when we do that, you'll get a little message that'll say, you've got 60 seconds to get back to the main breakout or get back to the main room. Just click accept and come on back and be ready to discuss whatever you did, share out, things like that. Okay, so that pretty much covers breakout rooms. They're a cool tool and really a good way for you to get some of that like social connection back into school that really is missing when you're doing distance learning. Um, for you to be able to just talk with somebody else your age and connect, but then also, do some of that with learning, right? So hope you enjoy.